all down to 33, as well as die against a Beastmaster Skyrat. Big damage dealing cause, get to live. And Yapzor is bone dry, but he's got Nag and himself now for the next fight. My lord.
Secret really felt the lack of a Crimson Guard in that fight. Black Cannon just ripping through them. Peter was dying, but his last act was to ensure his Fatal Bonds came up on Ace right after respawn, saving that spell the entire time. So it goes off.
So, yeah, with the Aegis Immortal burning, at least Optic are able to get rid of one of those critical...
Focus on a lot of support heroes. He's going for a halberd. So effective.
Pick him up, throw him down, blood right it up. Okay, yeah, he's strong enough.
If he gets that off on the Gyro or Lina before they BKB, it's just... they're worthless heroes after a point, and it's 5 seconds of disarm, and it's not cleansed by Blacking Bar either. And he recognizes as well, Optic has real damage issues, especially if that Warlock goes down, and Albert, it's still near 2,000 HP plus evasion. And a health talent. Love that.
It's that fourth core that we saw in game one for the Wind Ranger. It feels like Poppy's building himself into the same, but then you've got so much damage that also arrives from Yapzor. It really is the old secret, right? Like, we actually have a 5-core lineup, not a 3-core.
And Fada is going for a nullifier. He's 5,000 gold. Please spend it, Fada. Just buy something defensive. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. You have a Skyrat for bags, a Lesh. Like, your entire team is just vomiting damage everywhere. Just... they're effectively a bachelor party at 6 a.m. in Vegas, okay? They don't need any more drinks, all right? Just get them home.
He bought a BKB.
There you go. My man. His list.
A little bit short of buyback, but he'll be okay with that. Aghanim Scepter just got completed on 33. So Optic Gaming looking for more advantage coming into these team fights. I think they were really unfortunate, though, that the range of the gem, it just wasn't far enough to see the Beastmaster at the start of that last fight. Because if they had that and they just picked up the Beastmaster, Secret disengaged. And then you start getting these runaway kills.
Their critical fight that they ended up winning was, of course, when they killed Beastmaster and getting a spell off. It was the same story. You need to take him down.
Yep.
Him and Skyrat, they're the ones that are dealing the real damage.
It's going to be harder to do that now when Fada's got that BKB. Yeah. Because they need to get the initial, they need to get straight off stun. And they don't really have that. Like, you just grab the Light Strike Array is kind of it.
Yeah. The reason I say this is because Arc Warden doesn't have the damage to punk the Crimson Guard just yet. In maybe 5 more minutes or so, he'll start crushing. But for now, Night Stalker's king. And he has that Ags too. So 3 minutes of nighttime. I think Optic's got to close this gap a little bit. Otherwise, you're just going to give up that next Roche in 2 to 5 minutes. And I don't think you win the game into double Beastmaster BKB Roar.
Do you even have to wait for 5 minutes? Like, he's going to have a Daedalus, like, right now. So much money. Yapzor may be a little bit wary about this. Still in nighttime because of that darkness. So they see Yapzor and die. So quick to jump forward and finding that pick-off over on Yapzor. 70 seconds down.
I didn't think your sorcery...
But is Zai able to steal the Arcane Bolt? A bit of extra range damage. And this will allow Optic to take the tier 2 tower on bottom lane. But it's the trade-off, right? Ace's Clone already pressured mid. Poppy only has to Edict and then just add a little bit more pressure. And Fada's on top lane. That exposed Rax, they always have to look behind themselves.
A wave clear of Secret. Even though they get that kill down bottom, their other 2 waves are already troublesome.
They're moving so quickly for the fight, and yeah, they're looking for Ace. They'll hit the Light Strike Array. The ending control is there. 80 seconds now without Ace. But top lane, the Beastmaster units are attacking the range Rax. Fortification is not available. The TP comes in from the Gyrocopter. And heal with Black Cannon and cooldown, clean up everything, but the range Rax down at 71 HP.
Puts a dent in it, at least, taking out that Arc Warden. I'm very surprised Ace got caught there. Great angle from Optic, but you gotta expect them to cut across, right? They didn't go for the tier 2 bottom. What could they possibly be doing? You know they're not on their base.
TPing back to base to save it, but it was better for Optic because they had that Observer Ward that was on the hillside, so they knew exactly it was the real Ace, and they committed so heavily for it.
And it's a great ward as well. Something you don't see less experienced teams do. When you're behind in a position like this, you want to place a couple wards defensively, and they have 2 of them. You know the enemy side's going to try and play your side of the map as much as possible. You've got to ensure your vision covers that area, because wards in enemy woods can be rendered useless if you're behind sometimes.
Yep.
And they have 4 up now, so a lot of vision saved for this critical part of the game. Roche respawning anytime between now and 3 minutes.
I love the points they watch too. Like they're watching both of their own ancient stacks.
Yes.
So they know where the big money is. You don't want to have all the rest of those crappy little creeps.
It's efficient vision too. You cover as many choke points and paths as possible. High ground. They have the Gem Night Stalker. Way to go.
So quick. It's so quick on the Roshan respawn time. If that courier flies over and discovers it in 3, 2, 1, Roshan. Okay, PPD, just walk in the pit. Walk in. No, they have Night Stalker. Okay, they see it. They see it. They will want to do this so quickly before Team Secret, because Team Secret won't be ready for this. This was so fast. Okay, now they are.
Made a great choice. He's going to go MKB, which you need. Double Halberd plus the Arc Warden bubble. You needed this to deal damage. Less, honestly, worse players probably buy a Butterfly, and that's not going to do anything because your issue is not survivability right now. It's how do you deal enough damage. The MKB solves that issue for now.
3-man smoke up from Team Secret. They're looking to try and find a fight. Optic. And these concussive shots just continue to fly, and they're giving away information. Rupture is on the leader. They broke the Lincoln Sphere, but TCNC just wants to go back as far as possible. The also from the Mystic Plan comes down. Ross does drop both of them, in fact, and the Black Cannon call down damage. It's a 1-for-1 trade-off, support for support. As everybody resets. No Rupture for 40 seconds. And this may be that ticket to get aggressive. Move forward. Zai starts with a Fade Bolt. Reduce that damage. But Ace has the end of the double damager. And he'll wear off in a second. Pycap. He comes so much. Gets inside the bubble. The Mystic Flares are down once more for the BKB. Protecting Pycap, but not enough. Hit once. 180 HP. Scuttering himself away. The buyback has to come in from the Gyrocopter. Beastmaster killed off with Laguna Blade of TCNC.
Great buyback. Roche is up, remember. Everybody's got a buyback.
Everybody's using it.
Man, you need a Crimson Guard on Secret. Somebody, please, pick one up. I take back Halberd, bad on Bloodseeker. You knew the MKB was up already. He can buy a Crimson Guard.
Yeah, come back.
It's Lena Gyro, Toby.
33 needs to get rid of that Observer Ward. He walked in range of it previously. He's going to give it to Zai now.
Even though that buyback from Pi isn't going to be used, it's still worth because you need to be able to protect Roche. You can't fight into double Beast and an Aegis Arc Ward. It just gives away full map control for 5 minutes. Maybe even again.
Is that letting it go? No choice. Ooh. No choice.
Well, you got a win condition out for Secret, plus a big advantage. All you got to do is kill Pi.
It is base defense. What big else are we actually looking for Rubik to steal? Like, he just picked up an Aghanim Scepter, so it's going to be chain stealing from Zai. Like, obviously, it's not going to be as great as like the Disruptor Omni Knight kind of combo we saw yesterday.
I mean, it's hard to do a Jabs impression.
You want the Beastmaster Raw?
That was, I don't know if you ever saw the opening. I think it was the 2013 Tony's, the Steel Pack of Paris leg and Sovereign. Much like that, it's a hard act to follow. Shout out to Jabs.
CCNC does not want to, like... They were looking towards the bottom lane, hoping that was just Puppy AFK with his illusion. Didn't find the target, and is just scouting out with Leshrac.
You have an MKB on the Lena soon as well. I'm telling you, Toby, if they don't buy a Crimson Guard, I think Secret's just going to lose this game. Their damage out the BKB. BKB on Arc Warden, that's good. You need that on the hero at this point of the game, but I'm just concerned that at a certain point, the Gyro might just do too much damage. All you got to do is land the initiation. Lena, too, shouldn't be underestimated. He'll have an MKB of his own.
Just shy of level 25. Then you have that extra range. I'm assuming you go range over Slave, always. Yeah. Always like to double check. And he's almost completed the MKB too. He'll need to go out and get the money for it. His surplus is only 2.9k. So, not what CCNC was, because I think he understands with the Gyrocopter with his buyback on cooldown, TCNC can't burn his money.
Has fallen.
He's also just got this casual plate mount, so he has like 19 armor. He'll have to drop that if he wants the MKB. Either that or you drop your phase boots, but...
I think you don't really... you could ditch boots, it's tough.
Yeah.
I like the plate mail, though, but at the same time... Man, I mean, Night Stalker's going to go AC after BKB, I'm sure.
Just split push has begun. They're sending points into Lincoln Spears, protecting the frontline leaner. Remember, this is only the clone of Arc Warden, and it's still a pain in the absolute ass to kill off. They can stun it up, but it's allowing Ace from all the way down the low ground to take the tower. And on the top lane, Barda's pushing in on the melee racks. They have to burn fortification, and they also have to split up. Pycat's already using his Black Cat, and that's so huge when it's got such a long cooldown timer. He can clean up the top lane nice and quickly, but here we go again on bottom. Puppy, okay, you're gonna have not much to hold. It's actually gonna be Diabolic Edict stolen by Zai, so you can clean up the creep wave, but the split push continues.
This is the right play from Secret. This is what the Aegis advantage gives you. You don't want to teamfight Optic. It's way too difficult. But get Gyro to use Flack to kill creep waves and just continue poking the base. This is vintage Secret. This is how they win games. They're killing your buildings while you feel powerless to stop them.
Hard. Ace bubbles absolutely everywhere. Concussion shots continuously fly out. Puppy moving to the front lines, trying to help out his team. They get the Laguna Blade off. Arc Warden, the Fatal Bonds around from PPD. There's a lot of damage into Ace. They'll already burn off the Aegis, the Immortal. They were connected by Fatal Bonds, but they're still losing their melee racks. Barda, he almost got a backdoor regeneration, but the creep wave came in range, and he's got the melee rack.
I think that's fine. You trade Aegis for melee racks. It feels bad, but now you might be able to win a fight, but no gop.
Yeah. Puppy, he's in real deep. Battlebonds connect. He really had a down switch, but also the setup. The melee racks is already gone. They look towards the mid. Pycat, the refresher warp comes out. The push back from Zai's own warp. Just rolling up. The Bloodseeker. The rock drop is down. And already a quick buyback. Battlebonds needs to come out right now from PPD. They need to have some efficient damage because without the gyrocopter, the damage doesn't even really exist from Optic.
No buyback gyro. They knew that. Bada blows both the refresher and the real roar just to ensure the kill. Really well played by Secret. Again, they played that perfectly. If they go to try and force a fight, if they're all in the same lane, I don't think that goes just quite as well, but they get the top racks for free. It allows Bada to close the gap, and they just continue spamming spells. They take bullets out of the Optic teamfight gun, and all of a sudden they're left without the Fatal, without the Golem. What do you do?
Without the gyrocopter for 70 more seconds. And they know he's not there because he already spent his buyback previously. It's not because of money, it's because of cooldown they don't have the gyrocopter.
And I point to CCNC, yeah, you can buy back, but he has 6,000 gold. He had 7,000 in that fight with no MKB. He's useless.
CCNC, look at the damage he's taking! Just the dataless hit, Ruben can't stand it. That really is going to become the game. They're already ripping apart the mid lane, and there's no collateral. Like Team Secret are losing really nothing here. They back up a little bit, but the gyrocopter's still dead for half a minute. Needs to go the attack range, but she's just
no MKB.
Yeah, she needs to send the courier out. She needs to send the courier out. That's the only other way to do it. Rock is out right on top of Zai, and down he goes. No buyback of Bell or PPD. Rock as well as Fiddle Bonds was used, but with no damage, they don't. GG is the call, and we will have a third game to decide who will face up against Team Liquid in that semi-final.
Secret abusing Optic Gaming's complete lack. They followed the script. This time it was enough to win the game, and I point to when you have one core without buyback, you cannot save 7,000 gold in a critical base defense moment. If you don't have an MKB, that item renders you're useless because you can't do anything to an Arc Warden just sitting in the safety of his bubble.
Yeah, like I hate that hero. I hate that hero. Like it just also seemed like Beastmaster able to just push the top lane with just his minion army was easy enough because of the prep work that the Team Secret did before. But when you're having two
Oh.